Hello, Jin Guy here, back in my ocean adventure world. I finished the boat up. Workshop is back here. Got the nice lanterns. Have not built storage as of yet. I have the bedroom. I went up to that second floor that I mentioned. And drained this. Set it all up. There was fence posts in here. I could put it back in for decoration. Got my valuables chest up here. Nautilus shells or something that we're going to want to collect because we're going to go get our treasure map now. Oh, fishies, you don't want to come in here. Anyway, so our boat's upstairs. I've got some shears in case I want to get a turtle helm. Something I want to look at. It's nice to see out here. And I've prepped the pathway down to the skeleton spawner. So we're going to head out there. Then we'll see what other projects we can get done. I've got some kelp going in the furnace. We're not going to need it right now. I've got some kelp blocks already, and I have nothing to smelt up. Wood box is started. Let us see. Bed, because we're going on a journey. One water bucket. Not sure where I have the other ones at, but one will do. Don't know what time of day it is. Let me swim out. Up past our Squidward. I have set up a bamboo platform up here, so I can get bamboo in this area. Righty. Got some food. Hopefully, I've got some food. We need to go north and to the east. Let's try due east. Well, do a little bit of both. North and east. That is going to be quite a ways across the ocean, if I recall my world. If the brown is land and the blue is water, there's a lot of ocean way. I cannot tell if we have moved up north or not. So we'll get a look at Wither Islands as we go through here. Could be a good place to build. And I'd mentioned tree houses, so I might build a little outpost up there, so that way if I want to explore the land over there. Nautilus, that was kind of a scary, aggressive sound. Alright, obviously. This could be this peninsula right here. We are going right past it. This will be conveniently located right by the ruined portal, which we had not seen yet, I don't believe, because we did not go over here. That is this little island here, apparently. Simple enough. While we're here, we'll check the ruined portal. It's on that other little platform, but as I said, we'll check the ruined portal really quick. Put the sword in my hand. Lots of iron ingots, just like is one of the reasons why we have lanterns in the boat is because the treasure chest there had a great deal of iron ingots. I do have my iron here. Is there anything that's going to cost me that? Hopefully not. Certainly can't grab the rest. I do like these, so I'm going to start cleaning this up. Never hurts to grab them. As I said last episode, I am considering doing some stuff restoring all the ruined portals just to see what we can find and through them all. I've got a little clumsy with this netherrack. Good enough for now. Don't want to break that because, oh, that loose lava. That will do. Alright, back on the boat, cross the waterway to where this treasure's at. Going to be in this corner a little bit. And we'll have some iron here as well. So, let's stand right here. I've had people say you don't have to break stone to get the treasures, but I don't know. It seems like we need to break stone here because this is all stone. Could be up on top of this. We'll see how far down this goes. Now, I have a little system for treasure chests are located in the center of a chunk, which is how the world is divided for graphics rendering engine, I believe, what it's used for. And they're 16 by 16. I hear ya. Don't think there's anything on top of this world either. Let's grab this. A lot of gravel. Let's keep looking. It's all gravel here. This seems like a more reasonable spot. 716, 1132, that feels like a divisible by 8 number. Let's try right here. And I have found you never have to go down more than 5 blocks to find it. Have my bed with me. I did go through a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna have to sleep to avoid monsters. That was quick and easy, and we'll continue to search in the morning. I did go to sleep kind of late, just to drown out there. Yeah, could be over here. We'll just drop right back in here. Don't see it yet. Never hurts to grab gravel. Be further over here. I wonder if we're not going to find one. That would be kind of... We have certainly cleared out a lot of space here. Maybe it's under a dirt block. Right there. There it is. And I'd heard someone say it's never going to be under stone, but there it is, sitting under stone. Right there on the corner. Well, that is a beautiful chest of goodies, eh? That goes in there. What can we put in our bundle? That and that. And these don't stack, so that's not going in the bundle. Hearts do stack. TNT stacks. Fish stack. Alright. Gold stacks. Emerald stack. That stacks. Flint stacks. And we want the chest, and it will break and go right in here. Well, that was not expertly done, but accomplished nonetheless. Cobblestone. And a bunch of gravel along the way. So there was iron over here, but I don't think cleared out all of that, and it turned out to be a little bit more around the corner. I'm not going to worry about the iron. I've cleaned out this chest. I do believe on the way back we're going to drop this off at the base because I have a lot in my inventory. Place a chest, just quickly dump it in there, and then we're going to head back to the savanna biome where we can work on the skeleton spawner farm. Probably spruce up there by the snow. Birch, if we want to get spruce. I have not acquired that. Last episode I was talking about establishing a tree nursery, a tree farm. Just not sure. You can set one up here. There's not a lot of jungle environment here, where not a lot of landscape, but that island would be a reasonable spot to set up if we want to stay out in the waterway. I also have some plans I've not talked about yet for a village in a location on the shoreline. But we have not gone that direction yet. We will get there eventually. It's only the third episode, so I spent a great deal of time. Oh, that might be ruins or something. That I can do some suspicious thing and stuff. Who knows? I'll be right back. I'll probably skip this part really quick. Okay, and we're back on track. I went and picked up my bed. Just spent the night here. It was getting dark. Now we're going to head up to our original spawn spot to go work on the skeleton farm. Should have everything I need there. Done some work on the tunnel. Built a nice entrance. It looks nice. More than I normally do. I tend to just put a door. I might put up a wall and doors just to keep mobs from wandering in, but I've actually tried to add a little bit of character and uniqueness to it. I'll leave a part of it as a surprise. One thing that won't be a surprise is I know there's an iron ore vein in this hill. It's roughly through that cave entrance there and into the back and going down. in actuality, it's more over in this corner. So one of the two, we're gonna head in that way, and then I'm going to drop a mine shaft. But I want to decorate it with dark oak, which means I also need to raid this abandoned mine shaft for the lumber first. So project before projects, all lining up to give us something to do. We have a few sheep here. Hello guys, you know what? Since I have my shears with me, it's not going to hurt. We're going to grab some wool. Start acquiring wool. Not sure how much I'll need or if there's anything I want to make carpet-wise. But gather resources while it's right in front of you so you don't have to spend an hour and a half searching for it later in your game experience. Okay. This way is pretty much the way you might have seen it when we were heading away from here. On the way back, though, you'll notice it's changed. This is the entrance into our skeleton farm, which is not built yet. It used to be a little hole in the ground here, but I filled that all in and did that. I've started bamboo growing here. And over here, which is more over where the skeleton spawner actually resides, so it's going to be in the chunks that we're in, I have a kelp farm growing. Very easy to make. This is a 5x5 hole. You go down there with your water buckets, you fill in the bottom layer so it's all water sources. You put your kelp in, and then from the bottom you can put a water block. Put your water bucket in this corner, grow the kelp up to the top, and then come to the middle, put another water bucket right here, and then kelp that all the way to the top, which will create this column as a water block. Infinite water source. Go to another corner. Refill your buckets as you need from the bottom of the pool. Find another corner, kelp it up. Go to the other middle, water bucket, kelp it up. Next corner, water bucket, kelp it up, and it'll fill the rest in for you. So we have a nice filled in pool. I get bamboo for my sticks. I got kelp for fuel. Nice simple little farm. If we're going to be in the area playing with the skeleton farm, getting XP or whatever we're doing down there, nice to have some resources gathering. I've not cleared the base at the top of the hill. Probably will. I have stone switch on the floor to close the door behind me, because that's always a nice thing. So, the tunnel used to go kind of this way where all the stone's at. I filled it in. Cobblestone for the stairs, just to add some texture and color. I added this water feature. There was no water in here. That actually went to another tunnel section that I filled that whole thing in and decided to add this water feature. Put some pickles in it to give some light here. I still want to get some glow lichen and add that to blocks to add a little more light in this corner, but there's plenty of light between the torches and the pickles that nothing's spawning over here. So, just a roughshod little pathway going down to what you already know is here, our skeleton farm. Skeleton spawner. Now below is caves. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I might have. But there's a tunnel system below here. So mobs spawn down there. Oh, there they are right now. I added my cobblestone generator. I have dirt behind it, so eventually that will become crying obsidian or something. So I can just sit here with an AFK switch smacking away, and I don't have to worry about it breaking the block behind there. We have plenty of iron, so I have a hopper that collects it into here. And nice stair, lava, trapdoors hold everything in. Infinite water source. Started collecting supplies down here. Eventually, I will move the top of the mountain, and we'll set up a base in here, but That's not the first priority. Priority is to grab our water bucket that I knew I'd left in here. Don't need a second one. Campfire, bucket, hopper. Probably just set up a single one, but I can expand it if I want to have 2 or 3 campfires. If I want XP, I can smack the monsters as they're falling down, but mostly I just want drops from them. So we need to build that. Do we have ladders here? There should be a wood supply. There's some ladders to get out. And we will move our torch to here and pick that up. So we have a ladder. We have this set. I can break this light already because we don't need it there. So to build a mob farm, we need flowing water to push the mobs where you want them. Which is all the way to here. And then I'm most likely going to drop them to a central spot, which should be right here. And what is this location that we are at? This is 91 minus 91. Well, come over here. We get the minus 91. And we know where we want to be. Let's find our ladders so we can get out. I did not check the depths of that. Let's go fix that really quick. That's going to go down to 52, 54, somewhere in there. We'll figure out that number shortly. I'm kind of winging this. So, 54, probably a little bit more. There we go. So, you need to be within 16 of that, and I'm not worried about them falling a great deal. We also want to have a hopper feeding into this. They're going to drop right there. So, our hopper. Don't mind me. I'm going to be compulsive about making it look nice. Let's hope I don't fall into this cave that's below us. Because I do need to try to get a hopper to go this way. That went straight down. Which you knew it would. So I have to go over here, over here. Can't break that one. I guess we are going to want to go down a little bit more. So, that's the kill spot. Mind me, like I said, I'm just kind of winging this. Have the chest open like this. We'll have the hopper go into the chest. Need to get out of here. Going to fill this back up with stone, even though it's not required. And we need more ladders before I drop any further. That's why we have bamboo set up here. This is the beauty of bamboo. All sticks, all ladders. 6 of them, quick and easy. That's why I run bamboo. All right. 1 for sure. Not sure how far down I want to go. Guess I don't have to go very far at all. We're going to want our campfire on here. I'm going to want a slab here. And I know I have slabs. Because I've done all this prep work when I was building this. And I've been using my kelp to... There we go. Now they cannot get to us. That's not empty. Do I test this? Be smart. But what's the chances of it not working? Chance of it not working, that's pretty slim. That's that. Let us do my favorite little behind the back. Do I want a light in here? I don't know if I want a light in here, to be perfectly honest. We want it to be dark in here. Campfire might provide too much light from right there. We'll find out. If it does, we will change the design. We'll just go down further. Or we'll bring it over to a side, which is the way you normally do it. And always just push it around so it comes over to a different corner. Easy to do. But I'm just kind of winging it. I'm not following a tutorial. Let us... That shouldn't be a problem. What is going to be a problem is that I don't have this set up yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll bring that over here. That should be perfect. Right to the edge. Refill my bucket, which I can do from anywhere. And there is a light on there. I do the same on this side. 1, 2, 3. Break that one because I can. 4. Water. Refill my bucket. All the water flows there. What I didn't do was put this back over here because despite the fact I have all my lights, I've got that light. Now all I have to do is get up here, fill this in, break that. It will fall into that campfire area. That will break, that will break, that will break, that will break. Hopefully, it's not too light. Find out. And if it is, we'll have to change the design, which is easy to do. Now let's just break this. Certainly let's repair these really quick. Well, that certainly works. Well, it works. Let's grab another slab. Put that in there. Put the stone over here. Only need one slab. So we just put that in there. And now we don't have to worry about it. Well, it's meant to be an XP farm anyhow. If I get a minecart with hopper, we can change the design. I can put a magma cube here, magma block. What they all remember to call it. The magma block will burn them. I can have a minecart with hopper underneath, and it will pull the loot through there. But I don't mind making this an XP farm. But it works. That was the goal. And we'll just leave all of this loot in here. We'll take the charcoal with us. That. Sure, if I put a light there. So, that'd be that. Done. Put that back in there. XP, loot. Eventually, I'll probably redesign this, drop further down. But it certainly worked for experience and mob drops for skeletons. The campfire would just allow you to AFK and gather all this stuff. But the campfire is putting too much light out. So we'd have to lower this, which is an option. We have plenty of ladders. Plus, if it lower than enough, that'd be closer to 1 or 2 hits to kill. You can always design your skeleton farms, your mob farmers, any way you'd like. Okay. That project is done. Is it the most optimal? Maybe not. Well, checking the clock, that is all the time we're going to have for this episode. We will have to do the next adventure, going to the mine shaft and digging down the first mine shaft and then going to the abandoned mine shaft in the next episode. So, hope you'll come back for that. Thank you for watching and have a great day.